Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the art of nonsense. Lan Mind with the takes, it's explosive. Chris Anthony, indie guy, then you know this is Art of Nonsense. What? Art of Nonsense. Who? Art of Nonsense. Art of Nonsense. Yo. Lan Mind with the takes, it's explosive. Chris Anthony, indie guy, then you know this is Art of Nonsense. What? Art of Nonsense. Who? Art of Nonsense.
All right.
Art of Nonsense.
We're here, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Art of Nonsense podcast, episode 34. I'm Chris Anthony, and that's
Lan Mind, it's explosive. I'm confused.
why you look so surprised.
Well,
I thought you said we were recording.
We are recording, but usually we do like a talk, and then you do the intro. You just went straight
now
for
we
the
get it out
intro.
the way. Now we fucking talk. We freaking talk.
Well, now on YouTube you could curse, so you don't get demonetized.
I thought it was the first 5 minutes.
No, they changed it to like you could do it within the first couple of seconds now.
So no, let me stop.
So we just get it all out now, right? Oh my god!
Just start cussing, my
So
nussin'.
we are recording this on a Sunday, and
It's a robotussin. Sorry, I had to finish the rhyme.
wait, what? What did I say that you rhymed? What did I say?
No, I was rhyming beforehand.
Oh,
I
okay.
said get to cussing, my nussin'. Drink some robotussin.
Oh man. Anyway,
That's bars.
so you guys are seeing this on Monday as usual. We drop a new episode every other Monday, and we usually record on Friday, but today we're recording Sunday. And I just finished watching the Patriots defeat the Panthers, which was great. And Chris is not watching his team, but we were watching the Giants and their new quarterback Dart play. I wanted to ask you this, Chris, and I know we're not a sports podcast. You have your own sports like channel, but now that you have like a specific channel, is it harder to separate like the gaming versus your new sports podcast? Sports like not even a podcast,
No.
your sports channel, or is
It's
it?
the easiest content I've ever made in my life.
But it's
easy.
only on TikTok, right? You're not doing YouTube.
I'm partially on YouTube, but YouTube's a little bit harder because YouTube
Copyright.
definitely flags everything.
Gotcha.
If I'm putting like gameplay into it.
Okay.
Now if I'm doing just regular me talking about certain situations or whatever, if I'm not showing anything,
Yeah.
that's fine. But that's like few and far between because a lot of the stuff is me reacting to the game and all that kind of stuff. So mainly TikTok. And TikTok is where it kind of pops off. The YouTube stuff, whatever, hit or miss. I gotta work on figuring out the YouTube side and how I can create stuff for both YouTube and TikTok during the week. I think that's where I'm kind of lost a little bit, right? Because right now I'm basically watching the game. After the game, I'll edit the clip of me reacting to the game, and then that's it. Before the year started, I did a couple of videos where I was just breaking down the New York Jets as a whole, certain history stuff, whatever. But I want to be able to do stuff like that during the year as well. So we'll see. I
Okay.
might do it like every 4 games or something,
So I bring that up because I guess this wasn't on my mind, but it just happened like to come up. I've switched not content, but I switched how I distribute the content, so to speak. So I haven't been streaming for about 3 weeks now. And there are some people that have been asking because they're so accustomed to seeing me stream 3-4 times a week, and I just didn't stream and didn't say anything. And that was partially my fault. I probably should have made like a video.
You still can.
I can, yes, but
You still can.
we've had conversations of like, oh, where do I want to bring my content? What do I want to do with it? So on and so forth, right? So I pivoted and made a change to the content and how it comes out. This entire week, I've been putting out nothing but content, shorts, videos, and it's been fun for me to do. Thank you. It's been fun for me to do. The thing that my wife asked me, she said, do you miss streaming? And I said, I do. But I think because I've been streaming for 5 years now, something has to change. I don't know. I could probably still stream and still push out content, but the way life has worked for me right now, I've been changing. Yeah, it's very time consuming. I've been changing things up, and one of the things has been going to the gym early in the morning. Waking up at 4:15, 4:30 to be at the gym at 5, to then do everything, shower, change, and get to work by 7. It's been tough, man. I was looking at my
Yeah.
sleep, I guess sleep patterns or the way I've been sleeping throughout the week through my Apple Watch. Every day except for Mondays and Wednesdays, I only get I get everything like 7 hours of sleep, but other than that, it's only 6 hours. And
Right.
I be crashing at work like midday. And it's like I have to go to work. I have to go to sleep at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's
To
insane to
survive.
me.
But that's because you know what it is too. Your body is still not used to going to the gym as much as you're going.
Yeah.
So like you're exuding more energy than you're used to. So like once your body gets used to it, it'll be a little
Yeah.
bit different probably, but definitely you're gonna crash 100%.
Yeah, and that's why I'm taking it slow. Only 2 times a week I'm going. Eventually, I want to bring it to 3 and then maybe 4. But
Right.
because of that, by the time I get out of work, shower, change, I'm
It's over.
thinking, yeah, I'm thinking I got to create a video and then I'm going to bed. There's no way I can stream 3 hours because if I do, I'll be streaming till like 9, 10 o'clock. And
Yeah.
there's no way. There's no way. So it's about balancing, and that's what I'm saying. Like you were talking about, like trying to figure out, where the time fits for these things when it comes to not only creating the content, but editing and distributing to social media. It's a lot of work, you know.
It is.
So I wanted to bring it up where I feel like a lot of us, and even our past lives, where we have this idea in our mind that whatever we chose, that path is the only path. You growing up, you wanted to be a musician, a rap artist. Like you went through that path, and then
Yeah.
it just went somewhere else. Life happened, and you had to make adjustments. Me growing up, I was DJing, producing, and then life happened. I just switched things up. Do you think you ever feel like there were missed opportunities when life happened, or you could have adjusted, or you just decided not to because of whatever happened in your situation?
I think mine's especially with the music stuff. I love making music, but because of the circumstances and the situation that happened in Florida, it kind of just like I guess it kind of led to like trauma to the point where it's like, do I really want to get back to do like I've had people ask me all the time,
Mhm.
oh, you should get back to it. You're super talented. Yeah. I don't know if I want to. My brain remembers the bad of everything. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Because it was like an accumulation of things where the situation with the roommate happened, where the studio was gone now. So now everything that I had is gone. All the stuff I was working on.
Mhm.
Two, I had situations with record labels that they ended up lying to me and doing me dirty that left a bad taste in my mouth as well. It was like, yo, I can't win. I had artists tell me, hey, yo, bro, I'll send you this. I got the feature ready. What happened? Nothing. So it was like a bunch of lies, a bunch of like just bad energy, bad vibes. And then on top of that, I lost all my files due to the studio being taken from me. And I don't know if I want to ever get back to that, you know, because
Mhm.
I everything I do, I mean, you would know this.
Mhm.
I take it serious. I treat it like it's a job, whether it makes me money or not. If it's something I'm passionate about, I'm gonna put my all into it. So putting all my time, my energy, my money, and my resources into music, and then that happening, it just like it's a bunch of stuff that's out of my control. Whereas with content creation, all of it is in my control.
Yeah.
Granted, stuff can happen where like before I moved, my PC blew up and all that all that good stuff.
Yeah,
That's
even
out of
that.
my control,
Yeah.
but like
Mhm.
even then I could still figure out a way. So it just depends. But life is life and adjusting is part of that, especially as you get older,
Do you
because you got to start thinking about future endeavors.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, like, do you think not only that like gave a bad taste, so you didn't want to go back to it? Did you just completely lose passion? Do you ever feel like, oh man, I could do something really creative? Like you created the intro for this podcast.
Yes.
Even then, when you created that, did you feel like this spark, like, oh man, I missed this, or
Oh,
is the passion gone?
100%. And but the thing is, no, the passion is still there. I think
Mm,
the main thing is I don't have the resources that I used to have either.
got you.
Right? So like I had an entire like team of producers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have access to them anymore.
Yeah.
I never had to pay for studio time because I was under contract.
Mm-hmm.
So now I would have to pay for the beats, pay for the studio time, pay for the sessions, pay. I don't have the money for that anymore.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and I don't want to do it on my own because even though I have some knowledge about recording and making myself sound a specific way, and that was like super professional.
Yeah,
You
of
know what I
course.
mean?
They're sound
So it's
engineers for a
like
reason.
so for me, it's like I don't know if I want to go the cheaper route because that's the only route I can take right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think maybe eventually, if I end up getting the money and the resources back, sure, I can see a way of me getting back into it. But at the same time, that's very difficult. It's another thing that I would have to put my time and effort into,
Yeah,
which I'm already doing a lot, right? I got my
yeah.
job. I'm looking for another job. We got the podcast. I got my own content, which I made a lot more harder on myself because before gameplay stuff was real
Yeah.
easy.
Hmm.
Not real easy, but easier
Yeah, yeah.
than the platinum videos, right? Because the platinum videos, I'm taking 5-hour videos
And you're
and making
stringing
them
them.
5 minutes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then but I'm doing that 4 different times because it's 4 different streams, fully recorded. So now I have to turn 20 hours into 20 minutes to 30
Yeah,
minutes
yeah.
while telling a story and making it entertaining for people. It's a lot, you know. So the videos are longer to process and break into pieces and make a story out of. Um, Whereas my old stuff was more so, hey, yo, what's up? I'm playing this game. Here's some funny parts from the game. Have fun watching. Kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
was a little bit easier to
Mhm.
get that out. But I enjoy it. And then obviously the clips for the podcast. And then I'm now, like you said, I'm doing the sports stuff. But I made the sports stuff easier for me because I'm only focusing on one team per sport.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not like I'm focusing
Trying
on
to
the
cover
entire
all the teams.
sport
Yeah,
and
yeah.
covering these people's score and this clip. No, no.
You're
I'm
just
focusing
watching
on my
your team.
teams.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. That's too much work, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. You're not ESPN. You're just Chris
yeah,
Anthony.
yeah, yeah. Maybe eventually I can, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can grow into that. But just to start, I figured to get my foot in the door, let me just focus on my teams and you know, let people know I know ball, son.
Yeah, so I think what's interesting about this is the same with me, right? I guess what full circle, what makes it, some people ask me like, oh, how do you feel so comfortable in front of a camera? I went to film school, so that helps, right? How do
Right.
I know audio? I was a DJ and a producer, and it's like, how do you know the software? And so like, it's all these things that I learned on my way, and not
Yeah.
to get like religious or biblical or anything like that. I feel like God for me has put me in certain positions to lead me to where I
Mm,
am right now. So it's like at a young age, I want to teach you how to DJ so you can learn audio and sound mixing and all that stuff. Then bring you to become a
right.
producer so you can learn this software. So that way, you know, when you get to that point in college, when you're learning film, you can know how to mix and master audio with video and come to this point now, 5 years later, as a content creator, all those things come together as one. And now I'm able to do it with ease. I mean, it's not easy because I don't think
Right.
anybody could just
It's
wake up
still
one day
work.
and start. Yeah, it's still work, but you know, learning to look into the lens and learning to learn lighting and all those things, it all comes together. And it brought me to this point. Some people would even ask me. I remember we were driving. I took a road trip to Florida during the summer, and I played one of my old DJ mixes for my family while we were driving. And my daughters never heard it before, and they were like, "Wow, like I didn't know he was a DJ like that. Like he's talked about it, but
Right.
I never knew that he can do this." And they were impressed of how good it sound. And then my wife asked me like, "Do you miss DJing?" I'm like, I miss it because it's cool to, you know, do mashups and mix and blend and stuff like that. But can I see myself spending all the money doing private gigs or no? I'm too
A
comfortable
lot.
where I'm at right now. Like this is a lot right now what I'm doing, right? Like, and even doing the podcast, thank God we're doing it where we're splitting it down the middle because I couldn't do it by myself again. Um, it's it's too much for me to do at this point in my life. Not saying like I'm too old for it. I just don't have the passion of like going out to 3, 4 in the morning to DJ or do a stand up for 4 hours and party a Sweet
Yo,
16 or something like that. I can't do
that's
that.
another thing with like making music. You gotta go and perform. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to do the coffee house and college campus tours ever again. I'm no way. I
Yeah.
don't want to do that.
It's
That's
it's a
mad work.
lot. It's a
And
lot.
it's awkward.
Yeah. And it's like you got to get in shape for that, right? Like you got to learn the breathing techniques and all that stuff, and you know you got to learn your performance tracks. Like it's not
Right.
easy to just
So
get on stage and perform.
so for me, that was the program I was in. So that's how I ended up becoming an artist. I was 16.
Mm.
and I was doing a show, and there was the group was in the crowd. There was a group of a team of people. They were called Ja Rockin'. Shout out to Ja Rockin'. Still got love for y'all forever. They saw me perform and they were like, "Yo, you're really good, but you can work on this, this, and this." So I said, "But how am I supposed to learn that? Like, I don't know what that is." You know what I mean? And they were like, "Don't worry, come over to Death Row." You know, and they signed me to a contract where it was like an artist development program.
Okay.
So before I even put out music, before I even started performing for real and doing all the extra stuff, for like 4 to 5 months, I was just going to the studio and practicing with them.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, this is a different flow. You could learn how to do this." They taught me how to structure my writing better, how to do certain things better, sing better, like vocal classes and how to perform. They were like, "Yo, bro," we used to go to the gym. They would have me rap my songs while on the treadmill jogging.
Yeah.
Because they were like, "This is how you get good breath control."
Yeah.
And, you know, bro, and it worked. Like, I still have all those techniques. So if I ever did want to get back into it, I would. But
yeah.
I don't know. I ain't doing all that.
Yeah, like shout out to my cousin, DJ E Nice. He's still doing it. Like we grew up DJing together, and he took it. Like
Serious.
that's his life. Like that's what he gets paid to do. He does gigs and all that stuff, and people know him in Brooklyn. So he's been around a while, you know.
Right.
So I love that for him. I remember we had my grandmother's 90th birthday, and he was DJing, and he was like, "Yo, come look at my new equipment." And in my mind, I'm like, this is cool, but I don't care anymore about this stuff. But I love that he still has the passion for it because that's what we grew up doing. And he was explaining to me, and I felt like yeah, I know this stuff, but I felt like I don't know enough to care like I used to. Like, oh, I want to get this. Come look. Like I don't care about it, but I love that he still has it. And I think when people outside looking in, they see us doing different things for so long, like, oh, they don't stick to one thing. My dad would make fun of me all the time, like, "Yo, choose what you want to do in life." I'm like, "Dad, I still don't know what I want to do." You know what I'm saying? Until I get to this point during the pandemic, and my grandmother, she was seeing me, and she said that I reminded her of my grandfather because my grandfather was a radio DJ in Puerto Rico. So she was like, the way he looks, the way he talks, the way he sounds, it reminds me of her husband, my grandfather, who's passed away. And I'm like, wow, like it's still like part of what I wanted to do. Cause I when I was DJing, I wanted to be a radio DJ. Like I just wanted to be on the radio, like Funk Flex or DJ Enough or whoever. And I do interviews with other artists and stuff like that. That's what I really wanted to do. And being that I've done so many different podcasts, it's still what I enjoy doing. I love having conversations. So I think leading to this point, it's different, but it's not. But it also still shows that there's a drive and a passion to be creative, I think, for the both of us. And when I look at other people, I look at my wife. She wants to do things where she feels like she could connect to people. Before I met her, she was doing like this workout. It was like a company that, it was not like Jenny Craig or anything like that. You know how like they have like these programs where people could join. It's not like a pyramid scheme or anything like that. But she was creating content and she had followers. Like I remember when I first met her, she's at like 10,000 followers on Instagram. I'm like, bro, how? And she was like that she was just creating content on Instagram, working out, showing videos, giving people like suggestions and stuff like that. And she likes to connect with people. And I'm like, that's something that I think she's really good at, but she doesn't know how to do it on a professional level. Before it was just like her with the phone. Now I'm like, nah, if you're going to do this
with a camera set up, some lighting, some editing, and
So, I help her get the equipment, and then she's like, oh, I want to record on your desk. And that's when I'm like, that's where I draw the line.
That's why that desk is behind you, huh?
Yeah, I got that for her. Whatever you see behind me, that's my wife's desk. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't touch nothing here. She's like, oh, but you could just press record. I'm like, oh no, because then I become the producer. I'm sitting there doing you got to do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? I support my wife, but you got to do your own thing. There's no way I'm gonna sit there and do your whole thing. You'll probably get there too, Chris. I wonder, like, whenever that day comes and you found the one that you want to be.
I used to be a producer for a makeup artist, so I know.
Oh, so then you know what I'm talking about. Then, if that time were to ever come and you meet someone that's creative like you, do you feel like you want to sit behind the scenes and do everything for her, or You
I
support her,
wouldn't.
but
No, I wouldn't mind helping a little bit. I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
doing everything though.
yeah,
Figure that out.
yeah,
Like I'll help you
yeah,
if you need me, right? So like
yeah.
if you ask me, hey, sure. Oh, you need this? Sure. Like I remember I got her like a whole vanity set or something like that. I was like,
Okay.
yo, I got you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm not, listen, don't ask me to hold no cameras.
Yeah,
Don't ask me to
yeah.
edit your videos.
Yeah.
Unless you paying me, leave me alone. I got my own
Yeah.
stuff to do.
And that's I had to teach her how to edit. So the first thing I said, use Final Cut, not Final Cut, use iMovie. It's like the easiest editing software.
iMovie is definitely the easiest.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm showing her, and like, it's harder because she's never done any of this. She doesn't know what cuts and ripple effects. She doesn't know anything like that.
Right.
But iMovie is so simple. It's cut and dry. It's like kind of like CapCut, but
Yes.
Apple. So, it's those things. And I feel like for people our age, we start to, like my wife and my age, because you're younger than me, obviously, but people our age, as we're getting older and reaching our 40s, we kind of look at it like, what are we doing here? What's my purpose in life? As you get older, you start to beat yourself up. Like, all these years have gone by, I didn't do anything. But you really got
like, what am I going to be remembered by? Type shit. Yeah.
It's like, what's my legacy? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's really important. I feel for me, and I saw an interview with Spike Lee and Denzel Washington. And Spike asked Denzel, when you're dead and gone and you are no longer with us, what do you want to be remembered for? And he said that he just wanted to be remembered for a man of God, someone who's spiritual, a human being, a husband, a father. And I'm like, those are great things. Obviously I feel the same way, right? But man, I don't know if people realize how Denzel has affected an entire generation of actors that look up to him. And I don't think that matters so much to him, but man, people like live through him because of what they've seen him done on screen. I know I'm not Denzel. I know, like I would never get to that level because it's not my passion to be an actor. So it's not something that I strive to be, but I do want to do something where my kids look back on and they see the clips and they see the work that I've put in, and they're proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Or they look at it as inspiration to do something positive with their life too. These kids, they're young and they're trying to figure themselves out. I look at my son, and I remember I was looking at some old videos. He had a YouTube channel at like 8 years old, and it was just so cute watching him like, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Now he doesn't want to do YouTube. He just loves dinosaurs and he loves birds. So it's like his direction of what he wants to do is changing as well. And it'll continue to change because look at us, and I think that's important. Like being there, being the support system for them and not shutting them down. I know a lot of parents, they've done it to us or they've done it to someone we know where it's like, bro, what are you doing? This is a waste of time. I remember when I was producing music, there were people in my family would be like, bro, this is not going to pay the bills. And I'm like, man, like, I didn't think that would be you.
Yeah.
I've heard these stories, but I didn't think it was going to be you.
I've always said people that are strangers support you better than people that know you, right?
Sucks,
people that
true.
know you most of the time just watch.
Yeah.
Right? Because the amount of times I've had people come up to me like, oh, bro, I've seen your video, but like, what? I'm like, yo, you never commented, you never liked it, you never shared it, you never did anything for my music. You never shared my music, you never posted it, you never.
These are things you do for free.
But I'm releasing the music. Yeah, you heard the song.
Yeah,
but you just never supported me. I guess strangers show me more love than you ever showed me, type stuff. But it's weird. You know what it is though? It's because I remember I had to talk to somebody. They said the thing is, people that know you personally view you the way they've always viewed you because they know you. Whereas strangers, they don't know you on a personal level. They know a version of you that's on a screen.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna be like, yo, this guy's doing it. Oh my God. Whereas people that know you, they're like, man, that's just Chris, bro. Like,
yeah.
Because he was a kid, bro. Like, whatever. So that's why it's like until it gets bigger than something small, they're not gonna realize how what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where like when I tell people, listen, I made money off this, they're like, what? You what? You got paid? You're partnered on YouTube? You get. And then I show them the receipts. I'm like, look, I get paid out from YouTube from time to time. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm out here.
But then they go like, oh, how many subscribers you got? Oh, that's nothing. iShowSpeed has 41 million. I'm like, bro, I'm not iShowSpeed.
He's a monster. Yeah. Like, he's a beast. Oh, but what about Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast is on a different stratosphere, bro.
Yeah, like
I just want like 5% of what he got, and I'll be all right.
yeah.
You feel me? I'll be
Yeah.
okay.
But that's what it is.
5% of what he makes a month, I'll take.
They'll compare him like, oh, that's nothing. Well, if it's nothing, then you do it. Oh, I don't want to do it. So then shut the hell up. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's never satisfying. I remember Mr. Beast did say one time to MKBHD, who I enjoy watching his content about, tech. He said to him, people will call you crazy until you make it. And when you make it, you're a genius. And it's like, it's so true because there's so many people that look down on you like, oh, look at him doing his YouTube thing or making videos. He ain't going to do nothing with that. Then let's say when that day comes, Chris, you've made it and now you're at 1 million subscribers and it's your actual job and you're doing interviews with sports, athletes. They're like, oh, yo, Chris, can I, come with you? I'm like, nah, man, back up. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't believing me before.
Yeah, like you was making fun of me. There's people at my job that like follow me. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna go make some YouTube videos?" Like, yeah, I am gonna go make a YouTube video.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm doing? Yes.
Yeah.
But then there's some like it's half and half at my job, right? Because some people don't understand it.
Yeah.
And then there's the others that are like, "Wait, for real? You make that much? Oh, but like how?" I was like, "Yo, you gotta work. I was like, it's a job." I told them straight up. I was like, "People wonder why I go home and I do it. It's because I gotta work."
Yeah.
Right. I gotta put hours in. If I don't put the hours in, what am I doing? I'm just gonna happen overnight or something? No.
Yeah.
Granted, overnight stuff does happen for some people.
Of course. Yeah. We've seen it.
Happen.
So we know it's true.
But majority put in work. Like a lot of the big time streamers and stuff now, when they started, they weren't big time streamers.
No.
Look at Kai.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention that.
Kai literally lived in a house where a rat was running around, and that's what blew him up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, that's where he started, and that was like what 4 years ago, 5 years ago now. Now he just broke the record for 1 million subs in a month.
On Twitch. It's insane.
That's crazy, right? Because I had hit y'all up about it.
Yeah.
I think
it happened that night.
Like,
last night.
like 3 hours later, I said, no way, he got it.
Yeah.
But
he's on a level where people are now looking for him. When he was looking for people, they didn't want to show up. Now they're looking for him. And Ray J said something too. He's like, yo, he's helping you guys out too. How about you help him, do the subs? And I'm like, yo, that's real. And then that's when Snoop was like, oh, I'm going to give you 50,000 subs. And he was like, no way. He's like, like you've done so much for me. Let me give back to you.
Because he got a younger generation that a lot of these celebrities that are on his stream, right? Like he's bringing celebrities that he grew up on. Yeah. That a lot of kids that are growing up on him have no idea about. So it's like, yo, you're putting all these kids on.
I was like, this generation don't know Stomp.
No,
like they don't know him.
They don't know none of them. What?
They don't know him.
You with me? Oh yeah.
They don't know him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they help each other.
Yeah.
What do you think? Kevin Hart is dumb? You think he's just going on something? No, he knows what he's doing. Right. He may have built a relationship over time, but going 100%. There. He knew what he was doing. It's promotion. He gets 700,000 people watching him at one time.
My favorite was Paulie D.
Oh, recently. Yeah.
Yeah, he had said something to him that I was like, you know what? I feel like more people should admit this. Where he was like, yo, you're doing a 24-hour stream for 30 days. He said, that used to be a full season of the Jersey Shore. Mm-hmm. He was like, you're doing a full season straight. Yeah. And he was like, you're giving people entertainment. So he was like, sure, there may be dead spots in it. He was like, but you're giving people a full-length season of a TV show.
Yeah.
Nonstop. He was like,
anytime during the day you log in, he's live.
I was like, yo, that's so difficult to do.
Yeah.
Not only that, he has segments.
Yeah.
He's bringing people on like celebrity guests, like how TV shows used to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that's fantastic entertainment.
And it's all types of people. The Jonas Brothers, Linkin Park. You got, Sean Paul last night. You got Akon. Like the list goes on. It's like all types of people. People doing performances while they're sleeping. Like,
and that kind of ties into what you were saying, where you were like, you wanted to be like a radio host.
Yeah.
Kai, he's doing a segment like that on his
people come freestyle
on the radar thing. And I'm like, yo, it's all tied together. It's entertainment, right? Yeah. So you want to entertain people and bring smiles and happiness to the masses. That's what he's doing. That's what I've always liked doing. Yeah. I'm sure that's what you like doing, especially
and that's the part I miss about streaming, because that live connection with people where you can actually have a conversation while you're live to talk about all types of things, whether it be sports, gaming, news, music, whatever it is.
That's
That's what I
that's
miss the
my
most.
favorite part about being able to stream the games on TikTok.
Yeah.
The amount of people that come through, send me money, thanking me for putting the game on for them because
Hmm.
they grew up in New York, but they live in freaking Ohio or they
Yeah.
live in Seattle, and they're like, "Yo, they
Mm.
don't play the game where I'm at, and I don't
Hmm.
feel like paying for NFL whatever
Yeah.
zone or." So you playing it for them is like, and then they just chilling with me for
Yeah.
3.5 hours, watching our team suck together because the Jets are horrendous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's even the other teams. People pull up and they're like, some of them talk garbage. Some of them are like, "Yo, you guys don't even look that bad, to be honest." But like,
Hmm.
and it's just community,
Yeah.
right? Like
I
that
think that's what
part
it
of the
is.
live
Yeah.
streaming aspect is just, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's different as, and that's the one thing for me with the difference between the gaming and the sports is the sports get more interaction.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like more people are open to talking during sports
Hmm.
than gaming, right? A lot of people like gaming for watching, like with my
Yeah.
YouTube. I was streaming skate the other day. I think I was averaging of like live viewers. I was at like 20 plus,
Yeah. That's awesome,
but
man.
the chat wasn't booming.
Yeah. It happens.
People
People are
just
just
want to
watching.
watch.
Yeah.
People just want to watch the game. And I
Yeah.
don't blame them. I get it, but that's the difference between gaming and sports, right? A lot of people
Hmm.
watch for gaming. A lot of people watch to either talk garbage or,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying, talk certain things about your team. And
Yeah.
so it's different. It's cool seeing a different aspect from both of them at the same time.
Yeah, I think that's the important thing, the community building, right? Where you can, regardless of what you're playing or what you're watching, there's a conversation
Yeah.
while this is going on. And I always say it's like growing up when your friends will come over to watch you play a game or to watch.
Yeah, imagine having 20 people in your room watching.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, I didn't have 20 people in my room, but it'll be like four to five
Right.
friends come over and we'll watch Raw or we're watching, in your house,
Yo.
WWF or whatever. We're playing a game. I know that's old school. People don't know in your house, WWF, but whatever. My thing is that community, that tight knit group of friends, whether it be 4 or 5 people, you
Yeah.
lived for that. You look for your friends. Growing up for me in Brooklyn, we didn't have cell phones. We would just literally throw rocks at the window or yell their name out and, come downstairs, let's go play, whatever. Or come to my house, we'll hang out. It's not like that. Everything's done on the phone.
Yeah.
So we're at a point now. This is how we communicate. This is how we build a community where from all over the world, and
Yeah.
I think that's the part that I love the most about streaming, creating content and put it on YouTube. It gives people the opportunity to kind of like, it's like a video on demand kind of thing, right? Like you just watch
Yes.
at any time. But when you're streaming at that time and that's it. People could always go back, but there's no interaction because I'm gone already. Like it's just a video there for you to watch.
It's over.
So I like that part, and I think that's what drives me more to create content. And one day I want to go back to streaming. I think right now I'm just trying to figure things out, but it's forcing me to create content, something that the guys have been telling me forever to do.
That's
like,
why. That's why I clapped. That's why I
Yeah.
clapped, because I said we've been on him about, yo, just put it out,
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah.
Right. That you have all these ideas, but then you keep switching. Just do it.
Yeah.
Put it out.
Yeah.
And he's been doing that literally, I think, all week.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one day go by where I haven't got a notification like Lan Mind posted. And
Yeah.
even with the podcast, right? The amount of people that I have, it may not be a lot, but it's maybe like 4 people that they'll pull up to my gaming stream like, yo, when you guys dropping the next episode? When's the next pod? And I'm like, whoa, you guys watch it for real? Like what?
Yeah.
And it's random people that not even people like me and you both know
Yeah,
personally. It's like random people from the internet just like, yo, when's the next pod, bro? I want to see the next pod. What are you guys gonna talk about? I'm like, yo, chill, bro.
Yeah,
Every
no,
2 weeks,
people
man.
want more of it too. Like my barber tells me all the time, like, yo, when are you guys gonna go live? I'm like, we've been talking about it, but
It's tough.
it is
right?
tough.
Going live is tough because for one, where are we going live at?
Yeah. I mean, we go live
Are
on
we
the
going live
channel.
on YouTube? But are we gonna go live on YouTube?
It would
We
have
can
to
go live
be,
on
yeah.
TikTok. We can do both
Yeah.
because we would have to apply for the studio thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is with the TikTok, we would have to go live every week
Yeah, because we'll lose it.
to
Yeah.
keep. Yeah, we would lose it. So it's like,
Yeah.
all right, I don't know if we should do that. Maybe just keep it to YouTube.
Yeah.
Thing. But I think eventually, I feel like we would need more.
Yeah.
I feel like once we hit a certain plateau
Mm-hmm.
of subscribers, and I think we could figure out maybe how we would do a live stream
Yeah.
where, I mean, we do this regardless.
Mm-hmm.
wherever we are. It doesn't matter whether we're gaming together, whether we're doing a podcast or not.
Yeah.
Me and Lou talk, especially that guy. He's a yapper, Chad. He's a professional yapper, this guy, and that's why we love him. All right. And he asks us some of the best questions ever in the universe to get the conversations going. But segments, certain things, that's one thing, not only in podcasting, but like in just my streaming, in my YouTube creation stuff. I want to be able to figure it out on all aspects.
Yeah.
That's all. And we're still figuring it out. We're still early.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of podcasts don't make it past the year. We made it past the year.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of podcasts past that year point, we don't make money.
No,
right?
No, we don't. We do it because we just love doing it. I mean,
The one
obviously we
person
want to
that
get paid.
Right, but the one person that I always go back to, even though I know a lot of people don't like him, is Joe Budden, right?
Mm-hmm.
It took him almost 5 years to get one paycheck from his podcast.
Wow.
He was doing it on SoundCloud for 5 years.
I didn't even know
before he ever got paid. It was,
and this is Joe Budden, a guy who's had records.
It was,
you know?
I'll name this podcast later. He didn't have no sponsors. He didn't have anything. It was just him. He had 2 co-hosts. The co-hosts definitely changed as he kept going, and then now he pretty much got a whole enterprise.
Yeah, it's
where
like 9
I
people.
think they put out the
room.
numbers. They put out the numbers recently. He's making over $1 million a month. You know what I mean?
Insane.
So it's like
he don't need to rap no more. Like, well, he's retired.
He retired, but
yeah.
That took almost 10 plus years for him to get to this point.
And this is
so
a well-known guy. Like,
you know
people
what I'm saying?
know Joe Budden.
Who are we?
Yeah.
You know, I always like I feel like we have similarities to other podcasts that I've seen, that I watch. Something like The Basement Yard. Those are some of my favorite people to watch because they just go and talk. That's what we do.
We just
and they blew up off of that, you know. So it's like, if they can do it, we can also do it. We're from the same place. We're from New York. What's up?
Yeah.
We doing.
I mean, there's a little bit of an age gap, but Chris knows things, you know.
Yeah.
Like when I mention things from the past, like I think Chris knows it because he just knows. Yeah. Like I gotta put Chris onto the new age stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
He don't know about stuff.
Bro, I work in a middle school. You don't have to put me onto anything. I hear everything before you do.
There's times I say things and Chris is like, yo, I'm gonna block you. And I'm like, come on, man.
You know, like the 6'7" thing?
Yeah.
Bro, I deal with it all day.
It's so
Bro,
dumb.
no joke, Lou. It's so bad that I had a group of students start crying, like literal tears.
Why?
Because we were trying to figure out what year they graduate. Because they're doing like every year at the beginning of the year, we do like a coat of arms and it's like class of. So I'm like, oh, they graduate 26, 27. And they're like,
oh, God. They set you up. They set you up.
I'm like, 26, 27 isn't even the numbers. What is so funny?
Because you said 6 and 7. That's why.
Yeah, bro, crying because I said the year 26, 27, bro. Crying. I said, yo, it's not that funny. There's no way in any universe that this stupid joke from a song is that funny, bro. It doesn't make any sense. And then Lou over here doing it in the chat. Bro, I even had somebody in my
podcast.
I even had somebody in my TikTok chat. Oh, what's the number after 5? Yo, get out. You're blocked. I blocked them. I don't even. You're blocked. Get away.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Yeah.
But Lou thinks he puts me on. Like I don't work with
him
children,
on, bro. He be surprised that I know. You know how I find out? It's really just TikTok. TikTok.
I'm never surprised because you're chronically online.
Yeah.
You claim to know everything. So I'm never surprised about what you know. I just say I think you're too old for that. So stop
I don't go out
the lingo of the young kids. Okay.
Nah, I don't. Okay, so I'll say this right now. I don't say these things in public. I look like a fool at the age of 38. But I say it amongst my friends because I know they'll laugh. So like it's me trolling, you know what I'm saying? But
it is funny though. But it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm too old for that. Yeah.
You be like, yo, come on, my heart. You don't say that. You never said that in your life.
What up, Mud? You know what I'm saying? Come on, Chris. Come on now.
That ain't you, man.
That's
I know
me.
you.
But anyway, I think we should end it here. But if this is something you guys enjoy, let us know in the comments what kind of conversations you want us to talk about. I know like Chris and I We express this every other Monday, you know, our joy for creating this type of content. But we do have an audio version. If you don't have the time to watch us on YouTube, check it out on Spotify. We'll leave the links down below.
Yeah, listen to us while you work out or something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, these are not long podcasts. They're like more like 40 to 50-minute podcasts. That's enough for your workout. And yeah, join the group, you know, follow us on socials and stuff like that. We're on TikTok, we're on Twitter
Facts.
/X, Instagram. So if you need to find
that
us, that's
thumbs
where it'll
up.
be. Yeah. And anything else you want to add, Chris?
Nah, that's it, man. Thank you for joining us to talk about the nonsense and the art of it. Peace.
Peace.